Straight to the edge. Oh, riding home. Blah, blah, home. Oh, home, blum, blum, blum. Wow. Wow, Orky. Wow. I see how it is. Fine, I'm just gonna shut up. No, it's too late for that. It's... Oh my. Well then. With that bombshell, how about we get this thing started now, shall we? Stand by. Boop. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Hi, guys. It's been a while. It really has been. Y'all probably hear a little bit of Final Fantasy in the background. Yeah, that's great. That's great. I can hear myself slightly more than usual because I got new ear cups that don't insulate quite as much because they're cloth instead of rubber, and I can hear myself more now. It is terrible and or great. I can't decide yet. Ah! Yes, Arky, we know about your Twitter. Yeah, All right, so, screen down. Come to me. Come to me. There we go. Just me and the girls. My boys over there. I mean, literally all the boys are over there. It's just me and the girls over here. But yeah, hi guys. It's been a while. Life has been very stressful, and so is too much of a good time. Hello, Spec Ops. Welcome in, buddy. Thank you very much for your 21-month sub streak. Why? Blackjack, yeah, 21. I'm hungry and horny, but I've never been ugly. I mean, you can ugly cry. I had too much of a good time. Orky, thank you for 14 months with your Prime. I appreciate it, thank you. And hey, look there, that's two on the daily sub goal. Yay! Also, the total sub goal seems to be broken for some reason. I'm not going to deal with that at all today. Because OBS almost blew up earlier. For those of you not in the Discord, OBS had itself a little registry error, and I had to reinstall some things in Windows to repair and get it working. And in the process, OBS had a little fucky-wucky, which resulted in a little bit of it going away. Luckily, I, being the resourceful and ever pragmatic person, have many backups. Unfortunately, some of the stuff was lost. I'm gonna have to remake it. And some of the stuff got not lost, but like is an older version of some things. So I've had to turn some redeems off for the night. So yeah, sorry. This is what happens when you don't launch OBS for like 2 weeks. Things break and you don't know they're broken. How about throw 100? Let me see if it still exists.
Hey, yeah.
You know what? No, it is not there. I have throw 1, throw 10, and throw big. All 3 have now been activated. And hello, Dimit, you're welcome.
Hello.
Because there shouldn't be anything reliant in OBS on that, because that's BikuBot's business, as well as Tits. Throw 1,000 win. Gift 1,000 subs. Throw a bomb. That's a 1,000 bits. Not subs. It's 1,000. Yeah, 1,000. No, you know what? Make it 1,000,000. Make it a full 1,000,000. Yeah, that'd be great. Also, I think the volume is really low. I know it's there. All right. And you're the Space Pope? Orky, you never told me you're the Space Pope. And I've known you for all these years and you never told me? Disappointed in you, Mr. Space Pope. I believed in you. I believed in you for all of 10 seconds. And now look what happened. Tonight we learned that Keish wants to launder money. You're making a pun or a joke about something that I have already forgotten. I'm sorry, Dementium. That's more than most people. Hi, Kentucky. You've known me for many years, and there's lots of stuff you don't know about me. Yeah, that's because we don't talk very often. But I know the important points, Kentucky. I know round. Round? Like putting money in the laundry. Rotund. Yeah, very round. Very round. All right. I think we actually need to start though, because if we get to just talking season, I'm just gonna talk for like an hour, and we're never going to leave this goddamn table right here. And I don't know about some of you, but I think we got to move forward with the goddamn plot. Otherwise, we are not going to finish Endwalker by the end of the fucking year. That's right. Keep moving. Yeah, you know what? I am going to keep moving. I'm going to start by doing this. No, wait. I got to click on the actual game. It's me. Hello. I am back in my full HD glory. Full HD glory. Isn't this just great? We're going to start with his voice. Hello, Awaze. What's happening is my father and the former are hiding. I'm determined to get to the bottom of it. Oh, I love you, my daughter. Hello, wine aunt. Hello, husband. Mwah. Hello, taller Batman husband. Mwah. My son. Hello, girls' two dads. Wine's two daddies. No, daddies is completely different. Oh no. Only HD, why not 4K? Or better yet, 8K. Fuck 8K. Fuck 4K, we don't need 4K. My monitors are 1980p. HD, that's all I need. We're seeing Kawaginans and everything these days. Kawagin, I must have missed something. You don't know I'm a toist. I'm allergic to Kawagin, and I wrote a book when I was 23 about a man who has near-death experience who has defended his grandmother in afterlife in court against death. I'm pressing X to doubt on that last one. We have to get my own ice cream. Oh, I like ice cream. Right? No! Hello, testing, 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2, testing, crackle test. Hello, yes, this is dog. Okay, good. The crunch is gone. Yeah, I don't know why that started. I don't know. But I got to unplug it and replug it now whenever it does that. So please, if it crackles, yell at me, let me know. Because I cannot hear it on my end. Nearest I can find is I need to get a new wire again. The book was called Max Rosenbaum, Paranormal Attorney. This sounds like a trap if I Google it. It is not a trap. It is real. Imagine not having your open. I mean, Dementium. I have OBS open. I can see myself, but I cannot hear myself. I do not have audio monitoring on myself because if you've ever tried to do shit while you can hear yourself, it's the worst. It is the worst. So yeah, that ain't happening. All right. All right. All righty. My boy. AWCS? What? What are you talking about? Page on Amazon. We're not. We definitely did not look at the same thing, German. And remember, if you want to talk to people directly, you can whisper. You don't have to do it in chat. All right. The next ship to sail. Keish, do you have time to talk? I'd like to gather everyone in Dawn's Respite and together assess the situation in which we find ourselves. Words. Words. What do we do? Words. Really? The first cutscene of the expansion isn't even voiced? Shame. Oh, but new music. Let's take stock of the facts, shall we? The crisis at hand began with the sudden appearance of ominous towers in a multitude of locations throughout the world.
Hello.
Hi, Ray. We have since learned that said structures were brought into being by an organization known as the Telophori.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
We just started. Ah! Also, hi. The Telophori's stated purpose is to recreate the final days of eons past, an apocalyptic event that would result in the destruction of all we hold dear. Already have these towers of theirs been the cause of untold suffering. Countless innocents kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith perverted for primal summonings. You won't make any progeny. If you keep causing mischief like this, no, I won't. We're going to be stuck in the same cutscene for hours at this rate. And you know what? It'll be all y'all's fault. And unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the spires, we can't even get close enough to rescue anyone. Those shielded with the blessings of light seem to be able to resist the being tempered, at least. But after what happened to Arenvald and Fordola, we need to be very, very careful about how we proceed. Yet while these threats close to home are our paramount concern, we mustn't lose sight of the situation in Golemald. As you know, the Telophori are under the leadership of Fan Daniel and one other delightful fellow, Zenith Ye Galvus, the Crown Prince of and our dear friend. Yours? No. Mine? Yes. To date, he's reclaimed his old body, murdered Emperor Varys, and plunged Garlemald into an even deeper pit of chaos. The capital has probably seen the worst of it for a good while. Ah, there I saw the bloodiest fighting in the War of Succession. But that has since changed, and in troubling ways. Did test not work? Test, test, test? Hello? Oh. Apparently that one disappeared. I don't see it. No test of your reflections. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. What happened? Where is it? No, no, not there. No, that's the wrong test. That's the one. Brace? Yeah. It is there. It is on.
A test of your reflexes.
No.
Yes, just so.
So yeah, it should be working. Huh. Well, that's something on Tit's end. I don't know what happened there, but oh well. I probably need to refresh the integration somewhere. But you know what? Until then. Aye. During our reconnaissances, the air was not once renteth by the barkings of cannons and the cries of discord. 'Twas an eerie foggeth of silences, which dideth blanket the ruined city. This is why yawning. What? I'm okay. Are you okay? Is something wrong? Okay. Murder. Look, Spec Ops, as we've established, we are not getting through this cutscene for like an hour, so the inhabitants appeared to have been temperate, and with nary a word spoken did they laboureth to transform the palace into a soaring edifice born of nightmares. Slow mo 60 seconds to it. It won't save you, you know it. If they were indeed made thralls, it seems safe to assume that these events, too, were orchestrated by Telalafaroy. 'Twould seem. An army of primals is awful enough, but in light of recent developments, I fear it is only the prelude of an even greater catastrophe. We need to devise a means to counter this threat, and quickly, before our allies are overwhelmed. See, that was really odd. We will find a way in Shalion, I'm sure of it. Get on with it! Master Fulchino's comments regarding the final days are curious, to say the least. The Forum knows more than it is letting on. Sorry to interrupt. We've just received word from Mistress Crow. She says that arrangements for your visit to have been finalized. You have to head to and board the next ship bound for Charlian. And on arrival, present yourselves as associates of the students of Valdesian. Come to assist with order of restoration. Has she ever been a combatant? Yes, for like one and a half quest lines. The arrangements may be settled, but what of your thoughts? They must race at the prospect of returning home after so long. I'm Batman. I am eager to see it, of course. Of course. We should set off at once. What was her gerb? Summoner. Arcanist? No, Summoner. Oh, yeah, you're right. Arcanist is before Summoner. Yeah, she had herself a little carbuncle, and her aptitude was so poor that it literally just walked away and left her to die. Then I'll accompany you to the docks. You need at least one person there to wave and cry and wish you safe journey. I don't know if I'd like this quest accepted song. There are some people in Limsa that mention of a wandering Carby. Good. Excellent. Wonderful. Teleportation. Which way do I go? I go that way. Actually, no. Like an Ethernet closer. My friends, it's as if we were just together moments ago. Nope. Everyone's here, including this weirdo in the background. I don't know who he is, which is good because I've already paid for your passage and the fee is non-refundable. Get out of here before that weird tiger guy gets handsy or something. The ship for Charlian should be pulling into port soon, so please follow me and have your luggage close at hand. I am in a cutscene. You can't stop me. Look at all these normal people doing normal people things as the world falls apart around them. And then there's us.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule, or so I'm told.
Cutscene with voice. Yay!
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
It's funny.
It is? What's funny? Also, Orchid, give that back.
Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one.
Yes, that's what ships are for.
And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Yeah, that is funny. Ha 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 ha.
'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's winds are brought into sharp relief.
Orky, are you saying that this handsome elf man right here? Okay, that's not quite centered, but you know what? That's close enough. You saying that he's not eye candy? He's handsome as fuck. I'm sad. I miss you. How did this happen to me? I can't even get from here to there without buying a boat.
Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
Ha! 1.0 history right there.
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Will
We're
this
going
be
to
your
use
first
resident
visit to
man
Charlian, Sir Estinian?
I mean, they're all Like, all the men, except for Alfredo, are man whores.
Sir Estinian?
Thancred's from... No, Thancred is from Limsa proper. He was dragged to Charlian by a dear old granddad, and trained there for a little while, and then came back and took care of Minfilia. Or watched over Minfilia.
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I, merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company. Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
Someday I'll be as tall as you, fucker.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
Better.
I'll be as tall as you. You just watch me.
Are you all right, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Tataru, you could come with us.
Distraught? Me? Don't be
Then again,
silly.
you have to go buy us an
I
island.
think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland. It's just... we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world. And, once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
Oh, poor Tataru. Hey, who the fuck is throwing moose at my face? I am. I'll bring them back safe and sound, I promise. Nothing bad will happen at all.
I'll hold you to that.
Oh, you will? Oh, fuck.
Ah, good. You're still here.
It's Hori.
Hori! Coulternay! What brings you all this way?
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower. Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey, and promise that
Wait,
they'll
this is the
look
first
after
time he has a
until you
voice, isn't
return.
it? This is the first time he's had an official voice, isn't it? Oh, they're gonna murder him.
We will too, of course. Aye, we, your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn, will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
We're Scions of the Seventh Dawn too, but we're just not, part of the proper cast, so we don't get any acknowledgement or, fancy
We're set to
shit.
sail! All aboard for Charlian!
They're the B team. Which is sad, because I really do want a Rogadin in the main cast.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
To be fair, cats, I am literally the only person here who has killed gods. All by myself every time.
Have a safe journey, and please, be careful.
No. You are asking the wrong people. That is never going to happen. It's like, hi, Hori and Coulternet are here. You're just, Coulternet's just here to look pretty though. They don't get a voice line. Careful, what's that?
And so you venture forth unto the unknown.
Wait!
A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice.
Hamet is my Narrator?
That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment. Every step of yours is set.
Yes. Yes. I'm happy. My boy.
And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Going to the moon. Drink deep and descend. No, we're not descending. We're floating. We got places to go. People to see. You can't disappear far enough. Oh no. Oh no, I want to see the coolest housing builds. No. Oh.
Here.
Oh.
Feel.
I'm feeling, I'm hearing. Am I thinking? I am thinking. Fuck.
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser.
I heard. I felt.
Though we're hardly alone in that.
I thought.
Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt.
Oh, their necks are gonna hurt. Walk free, walk free.
Called out to you,
free.
You say? I've heard nothing myself.
No, Graha does not have the echo. Only I
in any
and
case, I dare
Minfilia
say the
did.
sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
Oh, what? Right, Kryle also has the echo. My babies. Oh yes, yeah, he still, Arnval still counts as having the echo. Even if he is out of commission. After. To those who... Mommy? Mumther? Mumther, is that you? You are looking much more fleshy this time around.
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad.
Mummy, we need to have
feel,
words.
Think.
And more than just those three.
And thus do we meet face to face at last. My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
Mumther, you have to answer me if I'm tempered. I can... You know what? I can't trust her words no longer because so much fucking shit has happened. Hey, Mom, you're a primal. Care to explain that?
You have visited the first. You have every right to say that.
Mm-hmm.
You have gained an understanding of what I truly am. What Eidolon has always been. A primal.
Okay, so you admit it. That's good. Because I am...
Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world. And I was brought forth to bind him.
And then I blew up the world. Oops.
Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered.
Mom, we got family history to sit down and talk about. We have to talk about generational trauma.
The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid.
Magical. Oh, yes. Magical generational trauma. And now this expansion is everything everywhere all at once. Oh no.
Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past.
Not that we had a choice, but yeah, go on.
A conjunction has begun to form. An intertwining of your time and mine.
I love the piano background.
Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms. Monumental. Which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Which is?
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlayan's just over yonder.
I will not keep you further.
No, no,
Your
stay.
traveler's heart
No,
must yearn
no,
to behold
Mom.
this
No,
unfamiliar
no,
land.
no, Mom. You stay the fuck here. You stay the fuck here. We still have a bunch
We
of
shall
shit to
meet
talk
again.
about.
And soon.
Mom, there you come back. The fuck you. I don't care if you have things to say. We'll meet again soon. Mommy, come back here. Mama, here. She made a promise sometime to someone about something. What is it? I'm here to come clean. I made a promise. Oh, what's that? Oh, sorry, gotta go. Bye.
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff though.
And a good morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
Then let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
I am not clicking. It's just going on its own. And auto advancement is not on. It is just on a mission by itself.
The sleepers have arisen. There she is.
The most
good
elegant.
old
Hey, thanks,
Charlie.
bye.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, they probably want to sync up with music.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes. But we'll manage on our own. If we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
I'm Batman.
Indeed. 'Tis as Sir Estinian saith. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side, I prithee.
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
It's what we call rope.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper.
Yes, Estinian proper joined at the end of last expansion.
There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
And if not here, then the moon! Spoiler alert. It's not a spoiler. It literally is part of the intro, like the screen at the start, the spaceship to the moon. And the fucking moon. All right. We've officially started. Oh no. Oh no, it's my pop is cold. My pop is warm.
Sharlian.
Oh.
The solitary island nation of the northern seas.
These fuckers.
Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands.
Now there's just goblins and it's much better for it.
How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil. So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
Welcome to Reykjavik. No! We're in Iceland. No! It's gonna be cold.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
Okay, 1 second. I am just going to stand up across the room and get myself a fresh bottle of Jarritos because this one got a little warm. No, other way. Okay.
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
We've revoked your citizenships.
Hasn't Sharlian all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
Get back on your boat.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Sharlian only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders, especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge. If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
May.
It's a good thing we talked about all this before we left, right?
Quite.
Right?
So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed. The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Sharlian's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions. Crown has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration. Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course. The immigration officers were this way, as I recall. Shall we?
My boy. My boy and his PhD. I'm so proud of him.
Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Oh, she looks like a Karen. I don't like that.
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
I am. Grahat here of the Students of Baldassian at your service. I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today. And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Ishtola rule.
I've just realized that my children do not have PhDs. How sad.
See how it glows? That list is etherically linked with a citizen registry kept in the main repository.
Fancy.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home. Now, who do we have here?
Hello, I'm the Warrior of Light. Oh, here's where it's going to get interesting.
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alizé Leveilleur.
Is it going to go bing bong?
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny. And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
What was that, Dermot? Something about my mouse cursor? This little one right here? This one right here? This one? This one? This one? Ah! Look, every time I'm during a cutscene, I move my cursor, it shows up. So you're just gonna have to deal with that. It's been there since forever. I'll whoop your ass, your girlfriend looks like my mom's.
We shall keep that in mind.
My poor children. It's okay, I'll adopt you.
These last two are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Name and occupation?
Oh. Yes, immediately. Hi, I'm Keesh the Shadow, champion of Eorzea.
And it is a title well earned, I can assure you.
I did.
An adventurer by trade is what your documentation indicates. No mention of this particular title. Self-appointed, I take it. Either way, your employer seems willing to vouch for your character, so I shall, albeit reluctantly, grant you entry. Champion.
Perfect. I love it.
And you, sir?
Not a job, but okay. Look, she's got a lot of paperwork to do. She doesn't give a shit.
Justinian Valeno, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
Oh god, this is going to be great. What is he going to say?
If you'll allow me...
Cryle!
My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Deadbeat
Mistress
hobo.
Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning.
Wait.
Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
Mistress Baldessian? Is Kryle's name Kryle Baldessian? Is she like the head of the order from all time and just miraculously survived? What?
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Her grandfather ran the order. Okay. So it was nepotism. Hi, Bippy. What's the matter? Hi. Hey. You're just staring at me. What's the matter? They don't pay me enough for this.
Cryle, it is good to see you.
We've been apart for like 2 weeks.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you all seem none the worse for wear.
Yeah, it took like 2 hours, according to like Yoshi
There is
P.
much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we? Oh! Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
Ads.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Ding, fries are done. No, ding thingy's supposed to pop up, but it didn't because it's borked. This fucker. This fucker. Actually, I can start the ads now. You know what? I'm going to start the ads now. I'll see y'all in 3 minutes. Go. Go. There it is. Bong. Bing bong. Come on. Bong, bong, bong. Why? Mix it up. Why are you like this? Oh, now it goes off. And doesn't pop up. Great. Thanks. Thanks, Mix It Up. You're the best. Taco Bell dong. I mean, it could be. You don't know. I have a cat over here giving me a stink eye. Trying to sleep upside down with his paw gripping the curtain as if threatening me with it. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So far, we are now an hour in. That was a lot of cutscene. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sweet summer Gwebble, it's gonna get worse. Oh, I'm told Endwalker is a lot of cutscene. I'm just hoping they're at least voiced, because otherwise I'm going to die. Also, are those gobbies? Are those gobbies in the background I see? And little Santa Clauses? All things will be interesting. And yet, there's some weirdo over here on the left-hand side Just standing there, not even fishing, just holding a fishing pole. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. Oh god, this weirdo's approaching me. Oh? You are approaching me? Oh no. He just blew his load all over me. Where are my thingies? No, that's not the one. Is that the one? That's the one? I could have sworn I bought. Oh, did I not buy? I thought I did. No, there's Meteor. Where's the other one? Did I accidentally sell? Oh god, I think I might have accidentally sold them. Or they disappeared when the thingy was over? I hope not. A zero, that's what you are. No, I'm not a zero, I'm a hero. I'm a champion of Eorzea. They said so themselves. I said so myself. And Graha backed me up. And that's all that matters. Graha is my bae, and he backed me up when I said I was a champion of Eorzea. And flee! You're all free! Here, let's celebrate. With the red. Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah!
I have lived 1,000.
Hi, Epic.
1,000 of your lives.
Leave my curtains alone. Ow. How dare. Ow. How dare. How dare. That is a very warrior-looking garb you got there. I'm going to talk to Kryle now. Look at this show-off on my left. I'm trying to talk to the good girl, and he's just there taking the piss.
That's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Ah. I mean, close enough. I'm glad I spotted the ship coming into port. The officers are bold bureaucrats and a stickler for details. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back. Brr. Oh, did they just give me a coffer with every quest line now? Sheepy Keish is the cutest. What do you... Are you saying I'm not cute? I thought I had... Bleh. There we go. There. Okay, that's out. I had thought to launch directly into an explanation of what I've learned and how we might proceed. But this is Keish and Estinian's first time in Shalion, and for the rest of you, a homecoming that was long overdue. You must have places you wish to visit and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so that we may have sufficient time to recover from your journey and get your bearings in the city, and do the usual main city exploration quest to introduce you to where everything is. Yay! Once you've settled in, we can reconvene at the Baldessian Annex. How does that sound? Yeah, how does that sound, guys? How does it sound? How does it sound? It's a fine suggestion. We may not be welcome at the Leveilleur estate as such, but I should like to nose around the neighborhood all the same. I'm equally untethered, as it were. There is no particular place that my kin call home. Still, I would not pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Likewise, a quick tour of the old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. The annex was west of the Aetherite Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there anon. Fuck you, anon. Fuck all anons. It's soon. Yes, well, see you there. Gobble, 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 gobble. I, if tooeth, have places I would be remiss in not visiting it forthwith. By thy leave. What of you, Estinian? My services are, as a guide, all yours for the asking. No, I'm Batman. Batman doesn't need an escort. It won't be necessary until we reconvene. I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. I'm gonna go jump on buildings. But I could... Oh... Well, Raha, would you like to join us then? You've been gone for quite a while, and this would be the perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. Oh, of course, if you will have me. Come, Keish, Shalion awaits us. Okay. There's side quests in the city involving the Silence Pass. Yeah, but I'm never going to do them. That will require me to do side quests, which I specifically been told not to do, because, you know, you save them for side characters and classes that I never do. I never fucking do. Ah! After you, my friend, I am more than content to follow your lead. Grahatia is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. In the event you use the Ethernet, Grahatia will catch up you as long as you remain in the same area. You can leave Grahatia behind, however, by entering different area. You may also speak to him to select the option to part ways. If you wish to have Grahatia accompany you again, return and speak with him at the original location. While Grahatia is accompanying you, next try to speaking with Kryle. Oh, I am accompanied? I am accompanied! Mwah. No, that's too close. Oh, further. There we go. I love you. I cry. If you ran too fast, they would have banned you for abandoning that. Good. All set, then let us be on our way. Our first stop, amusingly enough, will be the last stand. It's a cafe on the west side of the harbor. Oh, it's a joy. Kryle is now also accompanying you. Lead your two companions to the last stand and speak with Kryle at designated location. While you are accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way, which offer additional topics of discussion. Enter the glowing area and speak with your quest companions to initiate these bonus conversations. Enjoy exploring your surroundings together. I cry. Well, you know what? Goblins! 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 The goblins! Ah! My people. Okay, they want me to go over there. You know what? There's a lot of crystals. You know what? Oh, it's a big city. That's right. I can't just run through and on a mountain grab all my crystals. What? Back off! Me ignoring you? No. Why would I ever do that? Just go to the quest and show. No, I gotta go touch. I gotta touch glass. It's very important. is the most important thing. I gotta touch the glass. All the glasses. You know what? Pellicin. Kryle, I'm impressed you can keep up with your itty bitty little legs. Look at her run. No escape. No escape. No surrender. Look at them. They're all adorable. Yeah, Jeremy gets it. You know, this part seems almost as overgrown. No, Pellicin. Must keep running. Must keep running. I'm being hunted. No, he comes. No. Is it up or down? It's up. Okay. I gotta keep it up. And sprint 2. I'm doubling up. Sixth one. Down there. No. You can't get me. I hear you back there. No. 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 Okay, is that the last one? No, there's one more. Fuck. Everybody out of my way. Is that Spec Ops on the map chasing me? Yes, that is Spec Ops. That was Spec Ops. Let's see, after all that, then I can go back to the beginning and we can go to the actual quest objective. So I'm done drowning? How dare. You have attuned yourself to all Ethernet shards in old Sharlayan. Yeah, I prefer new Sharlayan, actually. Where are my gobbies at? I want more gobbies than just 2. I want gobbies and zany hijinks and shit. Also, there's a little tinkle tinkle jingle in this music that's going on right now, and it sounds very much like the Android. You have a voicemail, or not a voicemail, a text message, and I hate it. And here we are, the last stand. I may have mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Sharlayan tends to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain indifference. Ah, yes. The bread. How can I put this? The food is, it's bland. As encapsulated by our infamous Archon loaf, the prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first and taste distant second. There was one pupil at the studium, however, who could stomach the school's insipid meals no longer, so he quit his lessons and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. And so the last stand came to be. It is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining in Shalion. The one and only bastion of the culinary arts in the Isle of otherwise mediocre fare. I seem to recall the burger being hailed as one of the most impressive items on the menu. Not that I've ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. Because you were skeptical, a typical Shalion when it came to cheap and convenient, Raha. But surely Tataru has since taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop in when time permits and sample the cafe's delights. Shall we press on? The stairs to the side of the cafe will take us up to the Aetheryte Plaza. I mean, those stairs right there? Oh no, these stairs right here. Actually, no, fuck you all. I want to see what the burgers look like. Hehe, Dickin. Charlene don't know what good food is unless it smacks them in the mouth. No, it's Charlene's don't know what good food is even if it smacks them in the mouth. And you shove it down their throat. Because then they'll ask you about the nutritional value. Ugh. You can't stop me, I'm moving the plot forward. An unusual shape, isn't it? I assure you, however, that it's perfectly functioning aetheryte. Remember to attune yourself before we move on. Now, being the diligent tour guide that I am, I should make mention of a confluence, the research facility located in this very plaza. Its much vaunted discoveries are the reason Shalion stands at the forefront of teleportation technology. In deciphering the underlying principles of Algan aetherites, it allows us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. And now we go to our next destination. Our path leads northeast to the Agora, Charlene's largest marketplace. Okay, let's go! You can't stop me! I'm moving the plot forward. I hope you will try my Archon move. You will hate it. Welcome to the Agora, where you can find my wares made in Charlotte, as well as a wide selection of imported goods. They also used to sell questionable prototypes from various research institutes, but I think that practice has thankfully died out, for the most part. Otherwise, I can think of no better place to stock up on your next big adventure. Am I overselling it? On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one of particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. Well, we must go to climb the stairs, okay? Okay, I don't see him. I'm free. I think I have escaped Spec Ops and his mighty loaf. Hello, Trial. Hello. Ooh. And of course the cats. Alright, there we go.
Whatever, I don't care. Yes, you do, Spec Ops. You know you care. You care so much.
This grand structure before you is the Rostra. The name refers to the original public platform erected here, upon which forum of elected representatives would deliver orations and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of the forum and its duties of the members remains largely unchanged. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted. My apologies. From here, one can see the entire city spread out below. Oh, excuse me. The vista put me in my mind for my arrival in the first. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspired by my knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Shalion. And bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, a community, the Crystarium. I can almost see its echo.
Where are these hoses at? Fuck your life. Bing bong.
Oh shit! Hi, Elfin. Yeah, they moved indoors when it got too cold. I see. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the counselors will object to you simply enjoying the views. Such memories should be treasured. For now, however, the tour must go on. Yeah, I need to sit up as well. Yeah. Our spectacles of sightseeing concludes with the fittingly named Journey's End. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead. Oh. Actually, no, this is faster. To the Levier estate. That way. Growl, come here. You stand in the circle, Growl. Graha, my love. I said, yeah, Graha later. We've arrived at Journey's End. History tells us that this is where those who put ashore with Arkan near Kufruf built their first homes. In the present day, it serves as a residential district for the most important officials and the oldest Sharlayan families. You see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors. That estate belongs to our friends from House Leveilleur. All things considered, we should probably keep our distance for the time being. And with that, we bring our little Sharlayan tour to a close. I hope it has proven to be as entertaining and enlightened experience. Now, shall we head directly to Baldasian Annex? You remember the way, don't you, Raha? Let me think. We head down towards the harbor, cross the bridge to our right, and follow the path below the Aetherin Plaza. Correct. After you, Keish. Oh, you know, I can just do this instead. And also, fuck, the kids were rich. They were rich. Right now. The circle, Kryle, the circle. As the joyous look on Raha's face has undoubtedly informed you, this is the Baldasian Annex. If you continue up the hill, you'll arrive at the doorstep of the phenomenon. But I think we've explored enough for one day. We can take care of there at another time. Blah, blah, blah. Inside with you. Twins were old money. I'm back, and I brought Keish and Raha with me. You were right about the ship then. Hello, Graha. It's nice to see you again. I have gray hair, so I must be old as shit. And it's a pleasure to finally meet you, Keish. I've heard many of your exploits. Ojika Tsunjika has been an age. Allow me to introduce Ojika Tsunjika, Administrative Officer for the students of Baldasian. He oversees the day-to-day business of the annex. Oh, he, not she. The robe made me, I assumed by the robe. You know what? That's on me. The champion of Eorzea has featured prominently in Kryle and Graha's reports. So for me, it is akin to seeing a fabled hero come to life. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Zephyr. Oh, what's that sound? Oh, that sound follows me around everywhere. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Val served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often had occasion to visit Sharlayan. Whether to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. But then it blew up. And the annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engaged in such activities. Ever since our former headquarters, along with the island itself, vanished, the annex has served as a base of operations. And yet it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, our organization is a shell of its former glory. day will come when we will see the students rise again. But first, we must ensure that the Telephorai fail. Through that door on the left is the main hall where we can discuss our options moving forward. Once everyone arrives, that is, you probably have time to rest before our discussion begins in earnest. I've had private quarters prepared for you in the Andron, so please feel free to make yourself at home. Ah, the nap rooms, perfect for an afternoon dose. Don't worry about it, Ernest is great. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed for more than some cheap roadside inn, you may be assured. Rude, never rude. There's a reason there's a Erpin emote here, guys. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. There you go. And here, I'm just gonna swing this in your faces as well, because I can. Dumpy. Twas simply that we were often so busy with research or exhausted from journeys abroad that we would slip into the Andron just to steal a few winks. And thus they became known as to students as nap rooms, even if many naps might last well into the following morning. Say the word and I'll be happy to show you to your chamber. Hopefully the others won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you in the main hall. Okay, thank you. Thank you for inviting me into your clubhouse. I appreciate it. I promise I won't make too much of a mess. Mend me. Oh yeah, I've been mended. Hi. Wait, no I can't. Can I? No I can't. Can I? Show me what a Charlian room looks like. Oh. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Comfy feather bed, I don't know. It's marble, how comfy can marble be? Oh wait. While I'm here. Go forth, my minions. Give me your shit and go back out. Thank you. Bless this mess. Oh no, we don't bless messes. Ah. Graha. Mwah. The marble cinematic universe is so hard on you. No. Okay. Oh. Oh. Good King Mugamog, good King Mog, Lord of all the land. Goopo! Okay, yeah, there's the east. There's a tower. Mordona. A cube. Don't recognize that. That's an airship. Crystal Tower. The world fucking map. Wow, not even using both sides. Terrible. Star chart. Eorzea. What are you? Skylands? Definitely haven't been there. Hello, Garuda. Why do you have fan art here? Hi, Brox. Welcome in, buddy. The world map seems to be a bit out of date. No, it's accurate. It's actually more in date than the official one, I think. Boop. Oh no, it's got whatchamacallit, the desert land. Unless you mean that it just doesn't have Dawn Trail on it. The New World. Are you sure it's accurate? Yes. Tural is over there, somewhere. The land you call the New World. My home. Tural. It's okay to fall apart sometimes. Tacos fall apart, we still love them. Except the ones with cilantro in them. My friends.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
It's fine, Oriange.
Oriange, were you doing secret bullshit stuff that's we're gonna have to yell at you about later?
Let's get down to business then, shall we? Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroi's plans from coming to fruition.
Yes, we should.
At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal. The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Sharlayan, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum. As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy. The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Sharlayan focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois.
Yeah, and they left. How well is that faction doing?
Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous. Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Oh no, she's using big words.
Fortuna's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, he had simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian.
Directly to us?
Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over.
Oh, really?
Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Sharlayan colleagues, we have strong connections overseas. namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown.
Hey, friends.
The
Look at this
request
map.
in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nidana, an alchemist residing in distant Thavnair. Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal. In response to this threat, the satrap of Radzat-Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
Ooh.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. It is possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
So now we'll go to the Near
They
Eastern
do, in
allies.
fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Oh, hi, that's me.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice.
It does it? Is it the obvious choice?
But
Me
the
being the only
investigation in
person?
Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnarian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Really? Really?
Yes, it is quite the quandary. Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts.
2 starting zones? They've only
You are
mentioned
indeed
one.
our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned. As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
The cats are staying back. My children?
Alize and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Oh, my children are staying.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking. Of course, the more the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavnair. Thoughts? Objections?
I passed through Thavnair on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
Okay, for a second I thought my model was lagging.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Oh, it is lagging a little bit.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nidana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
If F6 style party split up, yay! Split the party, yeah! The DM's bane, woohoo! Hey, baby. Fantasy Iceland or Fantasy India. Healers through the back to keep the fighters hale and hearty. The wizard's in the middle so he can shed some light. And don't even let that damn thief out of sight. Oh, I see. I was just gonna just go forward with it. Who do I want to go with first? Ooh, what? I could always hold a poll. I could. Or I could ignore all of you and just do what I want. Look, I'm interested in what happens to my children. An unsettling change has come over Shalion, but together we will divine the underlying cause of the Forum's callousness. Hi, Kalishtar. Yes, I'm indeed an Endwalker now proper. It only took like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 20 years. So many years. As I mentioned before, however, questioning the counselors directly is a fruitless endeavor. They seem to have already come to the consensus as to what and how little they are willing to divulge. Which is why I began scouring Shalian archives of historical records for any hint of a connection to the final days. Suffice it to say that progress has been slow. There are only so many dusty pages one can skim a day. But now I have this band of willing reinforcements. The search would proceed all the swifter. Final Fantasy XIV wasn't around 20 years ago? You're right, it was around like 30 years ago. At least 40. Let us reconvene outside Numenon, shall we? Exit the Annis right, and you'll find an archives on the western edge of the woods. Okay, bye! Final Fantasy XIV's old, guys. No, I started late. That's why I'm so behind everyone. I'm just so slow. I told you these. I want to help you slap the form shit. If you have my you have right past me. Poor Spec Ops trying to hold a bit and me just like neom. Look, y'all have complained about me not moving the plot forward, so you know what? I'm moving the goddamn plot forward. My directions were easy enough to follow, I hope. In any case, you stand now before the doors of Numenon, Shalion's grandest collection of books and tomes. This building is actually only an entrance, and one of many at that, where the archives of Numenon extend deep beneath the surface of the roots of the tree. The vast halls of Great Google Library pale in comparison to Numenon's endless maze of subterranean chambers. Any citizen of Shalion is free to enter and peruse the shelves. Well, most of its shelves. Only Archons are afforded access to certain restricted vaults. I've dispatched Ishtola and Raha to investigate those. Meanwhile, Alize and Alphino will help me continue my search through the stacks open to the general public. Your status presents more of a problem. As a non-citizen, you are only permitted to browse the first floor of at the entrance. Even so, there should be a number of books which touch upon Shalian history or forum policy. There he goes, everybody. Let me Google that for you. No, please don't. I promise you, a working knowledge of those subjects will make it far easier to spot the sort of clues we're looking for. Let us be about it, shall we? I've told the others to meet us at the stone benches over there once we've found the promising tomes. Happy reading! Oh no! I hate cats, don't call me that. You are a cat. Look at the little Santa! Look at him! A brightly colored book, don't mind if I do. A story of Shalion. Oh no! Please note, I'm not gonna. Oh no, I'm not reading those. If it's important, it'll come up when they're talking. The following chapter is going to introduce the most prominent features of Idyllshire. I still want an Idyllshire housing district. But what about Shalion? Fuck Shalion. I want Idyllshire so that I can have goblins. The book on the wrong subject. Such a work has contained details on the forum. Read a book, motherfucker. Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book, read a book, read a book. The book is on the wrong subject.
Look at this distinguished gentleman. Look at the way he is sitting. Yes, very distinguished. I see.
I see. There, I've read 2. I'm missing 1. Yeah, it's not as sparkly. Okay. Read you. Read you.
Hey there.
Hello, Dermot. And then I went that way. Hello? Click. Thank you. You have gained a fundamental understanding of Charlene history and the foundation of the forum. Head outside to rendezvous with a boy to await your companions. Oh god, it's a cat. Oh hey, 20 Summers, he stole his very own self-help book. By which she organizes her life. I'm just gonna wait here. Just wait here for all my friends. Sorry, were you waiting long? It's okay. I'm happy to wait for all of you. I wanted to make sure I'd borrowed at least a few promising volumes. Alphino and Kryl should be along shortly. Man, Charlene is way emptier after everyone has moved on to the next expansion zone. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been in the current expansion main city player grouping areas yet. Like, during the expansion. So I don't know what that looks like other than, like, the base cities where everybody still shows up. Constantly. I was delayed in a similar fashion. As far as I could see, no titles in the Archon stacks mentioned the final day specifically, so we have no choice but to start with the tangentially relevant tomes, if there are even that. At present, the plan is to skim through as quickly as we dare and share our discoveries as we make them. It would have been nice to invite everyone to the estate. Plenty of comfortable places to read and ready supply of hot tea. Oh, I was always quite fond of reading outside. But it's not about the little pleasures, is it? You miss your home. It's been difficult. After our arrival, we managed to speak with one of the family servants and ask how things were. It seems our dear father has instructed his staff that even if Alphino and I were to return to Shalion, we were not allowed across the threshold. A harsh measure indeed. I hope that our efforts to understand his position and that of the Forum will perhaps lead to a reconciliation. We'll mend this rift one day, I'm certain of it. And what of you, Graha? Have you been to visit your family, or do they not live here in the city? Ah, well, my situation is also somewhat complicated. I was raised in Shalion, yes, but I was born rather further away. Over there, actually. In the southern reaches of Ilsabad, in fact. For generations, my people have dwelt in Corvos, the coastal region opposite the island of Tavnair. Oh? You're Indian? No, wait, opposite of India would be... No, the island south of India, which would technically be the same thing, would be still India, I think. Not the Philippines. The Philippines are further that way. Ooh, excuse me. Himalayas? No, Himalayas is above. Sri Lanka, maybe? Davnir itself is an island. It is? Oh, so they just ripped it. Oh, yeah, they just ripped India off of the mainland. Yeah, that's fine. The Alligans founded a city in the fertile land and by ship brought in the subjugated tribes of the Mikote to serve as laborers. like India used to be before it collided with Eurasia. Yeah, fuck that. Of course, the massive earthquakes of the fourth umbral calamity brought an end to the Empire's reign, and when the fifth calamity froze the seas solid, many of the tribes still living Corvos braved the journey back to Eorzea. No. Oh, that was weak. Fuck that shit. My ancestors, however, chose to remain, that they might prevent the remnants of Allagan technology from being misused. Isn't Corvos under Gallian rule? For the past 50 years, yes. Some semblance of local culture remains, as is the case of most imperial provinces, but Golemald renamed the region Locus Amoenis. When I was a boy, a nearby town came under the jurisdiction of an illustrious imperial family, the nobles of House Darnus. House Darnus demonstrated a singular interest in Allagan civilization, and so my tribe was forced to consider a plan of action. For some time already, voices had been raised in favor of abandoning our ancient customs. After all, the Allagan eye no longer passed to our eldest children as reliably as it once had. Fear of discovery eventually tipped the scales, and a decision was made to bury our ties to the knowledge and traditions of Allag. As the last child born with Allagan eye, I was given over to the custody of the friends of the students of Baldician, who had me registered as a Shalian citizen. I never even considered. Forgive me, it was an unkind question. Even Thancred was taken in by Archon Luswa, was he not? Stories of adopted waifs and rescued orphans are more common among Shalians than you might think. Corvus around the Burmese border of the... No! Fuck him up! I mean, what? Yet regardless of our origins, we are all provided with an equal opportunity to learn, and with sufficient perspicacity, we outsiders can even earn the vaunted title of Archon. 'Tis exactly why I have such love for this country, and why I wish to remain a nation of which its citizens can be proud. Here, another good reason to get to the bottom of the forum's stubbornness, aside from the trifling matter of our impending doom. Phil, Socrates' friend. Fuck him up, Socrates! Excuse us while we try to make some headway with these books, Keish. More company should be arriving any moment now. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna keep waiting. I'm just gonna stand here. My friends. We've returned with our selections. Although I must say the pickings were quite slim indeed. Mr. Schreil has already flicked through every history book devoted to the disaster, and more than a few which barely made mention of them. As such, we will be looking into research papers on the umbral calamities, as well as articles written by prominent forum members. Perhaps their knowledge of the final days comes from an unexpected source. Speaking of which, might I ask you a few questions related to the final days? I'm the only one here who didn't witness the event of Amarant firsthand. I fear I may be overlooking critical details. Oh, okay, I'll tell you all about the world falling apart. My thanks. Now, where to begin? Ad starting in 5 minutes. First things first, what kind of phenomenon did the ancient... Excuse me. What kind of... See, we're studying and I'm already tired. Ugh. What kind of phenomena did the ancients encounter at the final days drew nigh? Oh. The worst kind of phenomena you can imagine. A complete destabilization of creation magics. Yes, the unfolding catastrophe wrought havoc on all manner of life. The chaos extended to the ancients themselves, causing the powers of creation to spiral out of control. Fear and despair manifested in terrible, tangible fashion, meteors raining from the sky, fire erupting from the ground, indescribable abominations prowling the streets. That more or less aligns with my understanding. If only the odds of creation had survived until the present day, we might have something substantial to analyze. Blah, 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 blah. Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria. Oh, babies? Hey. What are my babies doing? Are you behaving? Are you just snuggling up proper? Good. Good. The babies are happy. The babies are grooming each other and being all nice and cute and adorable and good. To the best of our knowledge, however, those techniques were not preserved or passed on. Aeschylus surmises that the closest known magic is that of summoning rituals promulgated by the Asians. Was there aught else of note which heralded the approach of the final days? They say it began with the keening sound from the land itself. Ah, yes. The Amarotans spoke of it, didn't they? We never did hear the sound ourselves, of course, thrust as we were into the midst of madness. But it seems that each and every one of the catastrophes was preceded by this ominous noise. Eventually it resounded all across the star, and not even Amarot was spared. So the ground was crying out, you say? To be considered the harbingers of doom, it must have been quite distinctive and probably quite loud. It hasn't started yet, Dermot. It's gonna start in 3 minutes. Sorry, 2 minutes and 3 seconds. 1 second. 2 minutes. 1:59, 58, 57, 56, 55. I'll have to speak with one of Numenon's mammoths and ask if any of the books which mentions of such sound. Last but not least, would you describe how the ancients sought to quell this unprecedented calamity? What definitive action did they take? They summoned Zodiark. Yes, with Elidibus serving as his heart, so many gave themselves in sacrifice to bring him into being. We do not know exactly how Zodiark brought salvation to the star, only that his godlike will were the laws of nature set aright. Then, once the balance was redressed, the ancients offered up a further sacrifice to heal the ravages of the final days. Lives sprouted anew, and it was these fledgling souls they intended to render unto Zodiark, a trade that would have allowed them to resurrect the shades of loved ones absorbed by the primal. Or might have, had Venat and her followers not manifested their opposition in the form of Eidolon. Thank you, both of you, for the detailed review. I feel much more confident now in my understanding of events. With all that freshly in mind, it does make me wonder what the Telophoroi truly mean when they speak of bringing back the final days. We've seen what they're doing with those towers of theirs, is forcing people to summon primals of a kind of catalyst. Are they attempting to mirror the conditions caused by unstable creation magics? Or are they simply using the final days as a figure of speech, a convenient metaphor as a scale of destruction they plan to unleash? But this is just pointless conjecture at this stage. Let us return to our attention to the forum, shall we? Ah, there goes. We are now in ad break. 3 minutes. Oh. How you doing, guys? How we all doing? Are we understanding everything so far? I think I am. You're late, ding dong bell, wherever the fuck you are. Let me just check things, blah 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 blah. Got it. Mix it up. Why aren't you working? Why aren't you doing the thing you're supposed to do? Events. Twitch. Add upcoming. Because you didn't even pop up at all, which is annoying. Excuse me. 2-minute counters on. Are you telling me you disconnected from OBS and that's why you're not working? You stupid piece of shit! Why? Why are you like this? What are my connections? Count. No, wrong one. Oh, excuse me. Action groups, currency, Twitch channel, redemption store, moderation, history service, webhooks, accounts. Where's connections? Where's my connections? Connection. I don't see it. Where are you? Events, counters, overlays, users, notifications, under commands, blah, 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 blah. Why aren't you there? Channel, chat. Yeah, it's great that you're back. I'm trying to fix this thing. Community, user, overlay, giveaway, GameCube, moderation, command history, services. Okay, there's connections. Okay, now where shall be ash? There you are. Connect you bastard. Could not connect. Why could you not connect? Why could you not connect? Is the WebSocket password different? Boop. Oh, no. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Stop. I think that's what it was. Connect. Okay, now that's officially ended. Good luck to the connect, damn you. When you're not connecting, just connect. Oh, that's right, because that's compatibility. Yeah, show it. Alright. Connect. Come on, mix it up. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. But apparently you don't believe in me. Why don't you believe in me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it should just be BeagleBot. Why aren't you working? Why aren't you working? You should be working. I'm gonna have to fix you and change passwords and bullshit. This is bullshit. Oh? Hiya, Mitty. Alright. I'll have to fix that later. At least I know why Mix It Up is... You know what? Mix it up. No, I still need you. No, you can't do it. You're not working at all. Why bother having you working open if you can't do shit? If you're not connected, you can't do shit. Having a mini technical problem, We should keep an eye out for Stola, but it's time we begin studying these research papers. Oh look, I'm gonna wait again. the last? Am I the last? I'm the last, am I? Well, my extended search of the Archon stacks produced one or two possibly useful books, but I wouldn't get any hopes up. If you recall, Urianger learned of the source's reflection from the Garen oracles. For its potential to cause panic and confusion, that tome was deemed apocrypha and sealed away in the Great Guba Library. It's even less likely that knowledge of the unsundered world, not to mention the horrors of the final days, would be left sitting on the shelf for any curious scholar to find. It stands to reason then that my colleagues, be they Archons or counselors, should perforce be largely ignorant of the subject. Yet when you confronted Master Fulchno with knowledge of the Telophoroi and their machinations, he scoffed at the suggestion that they posed a threat. He seemed adamant that the Forum would know if the final days were upon us. Which only supports the conclusions that whatever privileged wisdom is guiding the Forum's behavior, it is being kept secret from the rest of the nation. Not that I mean to excuse myself from reading duty. Whether they contain mention of the first days or no, these books could help hold something of value. You weren't thinking of leaving, were you? There's plenty of work for everyone.
But I don't read. I can't read. I'm just a warrior of big fucking light. I hit things with arrows and sometimes a lance. I should have gone with Urianger.
You labor for what feels like an age as a Stola research assistant. Oh god, for a second I thought I had to wait for more. Oh dear, you look exhausted. But what about your studies? Were you able to find any books on the subjects I mentioned?
Yeah.
And the day was well spent. Should you wish to read them again, a mammoth at the reference desk will point you in the right direction. For the moment, though, I suggest you take a well-deserved rest. We might be preoccupied with our research for quite some time.
Okay.
Alize appears in desperate need of a study break. Ready for a tea break, Keish? I know I am. Honestly, my neck and shoulders are going to calcify if I don't stretch my legs and walk around a bit. You know the last stand in the harbor, don't you? Good. Come and meet me there.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, he's just over here. He's just over here. Woo! Burgers. Burger, 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 burger. Woo! Burger, 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 burger. Bugger, 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 bugger. Oh wait, what's that? What's that? Oh, that's the other quest. No, wait, I didn't have to run here. I could have just run there and then teleported. Ah! You know what? That's on me. Gobby, 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 gobby. Gobby, 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 gobby. I love you, goblins. Where am I going? Where am I going? Alize, my daughter. As busy as ever, I see. How very Shalian that no other gourmet cafe has sprung up to compete for customers. Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. Before we place an order, why don't we ask a few questions to gauge the mood of the city? I'm interested to hear what the average citizen has to say about the Telophoroi. We might even learn something new. Worth a try, don't you think? Alize is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Alize behind by entering a different area or by speaking blah 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 blah. Alize, follow me. Hello. Pirondière. What? What is it? Can a man not enjoy a moment of private respite? If you're looking to share a table, then I respectfully request that you look elsewhere. You misunderstand, sir. We are simply wondering if you knew about the Telophoroi. These enemies of peace have promised to end the world promised an end to all we hold dear, and wait, you're that House Leveilleur girl, aren't you? And this man with you is obviously a foreigner. I'd heard you were disowned for helping outsiders indulge their barbaric whims, and here you are giving truth to the rumor. I'll think you leave me be. I've naught to say to the likes of you. Cat. Well, I must apologize, 'twas foolish of me to expect an ounce of civility from one so enlightened. Come, Keish.
What do you do?
Gildoise? Yes, I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Pray excuse the interruption, but we are hoping you might share your thoughts on the Telophoroi and their unconscionable plans. My goodness, if it isn't young Miss Leveilleur! My apologies, but I work at the offices of the Forum, and if word reached Master Fauchelevent that I was helping you... I see. We're sorry to have bothered you. Dickon. Welcome, sir. What can I offer you today? Wait, is that Mistress Alizé I see there? My word, how long has it been? Far too long. Meet Dickon, the owner of The Last Stand. I used to frequent his cafe on occasion, in between lessons at the studium. That seems like an age ago now. I remember hearing that you and Master Alphino had set sail for Eosia, but then you never came back. Lately there's been gossip about your father disowning the pair of you. Everything all right at home? Nope. It's complicated. And then I hadn't expected complete strangers to be so familiar with that situation quite so quickly. Everyone has an opinion, it seems. Oh, well, it is House Leveilleur. No matter how discreet Master Fauchelevent may have been, news of your family's doings never stays secret for long. Things being what they are, what brings you back to the city now of all times? We have questions, and only Charlian has the answers. Tell me, Master Dickon, have you heard anything about the apocalypse called the Final Days? Well, what's like the end of the world? Nothing like that, I'm afraid. But that's what you're here to find? Information on this apocalypse? Yes, whatever we can learn. Unfortunately, your patrons appear to be unwilling to speak with me. I wish there was more I could do to help. But maybe there is. You're a visitor to Charlian, aren't you? Then few will know your face. We should be able to pass you off as a server with none the wiser. We just finished preparing a few orders. Strike up some friendly conversation while you are setting down the food, and you might just get some answers you're looking for. Catboy Hooters time, let's go! Oh no. Not a bad idea, I hate to ask, but what do you think?
I don't think they'll talk to me while I'm not in a uniform.
That's the spirit. Pay attention now, and I'll explain where each of these dishes need to go. The tea set is for the chatty group sitting by the water's edge. The omelette is for one of the regulars, the Highlander by the name of Gilsa. She's sitting at an outside table with a friend of hers. Behind them, you should see a Mikote gentleman. He ordered the oven-baked lobster. Got all that? If you're not sure, just ask and I'll explain again. I'm coming with your tea, ladies. Ho, 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 ho. And gentlemen. Ho, ho, ho. The tea set. Oh my. Tea set. Lovely, thank you.
No problem.
The Telophoroi? I'm sorry, I've never heard of them or the Final Days. My friends and I are somewhat uninformed when it comes to current events. Now, if you want to hear about ritual arcane practices of the 6th Astral Era, common or esoteric, then I'd be happy to talk your ear off.
Okay, bye.
Okay, and they are... Okay, yes, hers the l'omelette. L'omelette du fromage. Ah, finally. 2468, let's dig in, no time to waste.
Have you ever headed to Telafroy at the end of days?
What? The Telafroy? Oh, yes, I remember seeing the name in the latest gazette. That and some grand claim about end of days. Same old senseless warmongering. When will these fools grow tired of spilling each other's blood? Let's stay out of it, I say. The Forum made the right choice and fully support our decision to remain neutral. Yes, we will remain neutral when the apocalypse comes. At last, almond make lobster is mine. You have no idea how long I've scrimped and saved and suffered to afford this heavenly dish. Okay, that actually does look pretty good. Smitutia. The final days is the first I've heard of it. Although that would explain why my friend has been rushed off his feet. It must be a busy time to be a gleaner.
Gleaner? What's the gleaner?
You don't know what a gleaner is? They're collectors of sorts. Travel the world procuring things that we haven't got here in Charlian. Priceless books, unusual life specimens, and so forth. So named for their folks who trail after the reapers in the field, picking up every grain with which this day, by all accounts, gleaning is the most meticulous and demanding profession. If these Telafroy make good on their audacious threats, many uncatalogued rarities could be lost forever. Why else would the gleaners be buzzing about with such frenzy? Watch the harbor and you'll see what I mean. They're carting loads in the docks all day. Never been this hectic before, not like this. Okay, bye. That would hurt my neck. That would hurt my neck. Oh. Ah. Any trouble with the customers? Were you able to get anyone to talk?
Here's this thing about gleaners.
Interesting. They seem unaware of the final days aside from whatever vague news the Gazette is printing. Even Dickon had nothing to offer, and he's been best source of gossip in the city. If the Forum does have secret knowledge, then they've done an impressive job of ensuring no one whispers to the wrong ear. In any case, thank you for playing the part so well. Here, that cup of coffee I promised. Yay! Well, let's enjoy our drinks somewhere else, shall we? Maybe behind the peristyle, away from the gossip of their wagging tongues?
Okay, you're going over there, bye.
Yes, this should do nicely. Out of the wind and out of sight. Not even a mug, just a literal cup.
When our father disowned us, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Charlian? Grahas said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length. Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt. And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alphino, I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently. It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family. If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently.
Nah, girl, you're good. Oh. Backpacks. Hi, Carl.
They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos.
So far, I am enjoying it, but it is a lot of lore dumping and reading at the moment. So we'll see. We're still early. Who's Labyrinthos?
A vast complex beneath the island. Sharlayan is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples.
Oh no.
Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility. Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat.
Oh.
Wait! Didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual? Well, I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the Forum. If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the Forum is planning.
I'm gonna guess they're like building a seed vault type thing. It's always dull surprise, Darbet. You're not gonna see better facial expressions until Dawn Trail. Because that's when the actual like graphical improvements kicked in. The labyrinth descended. We should tell the others what we've learned about the Gleaners. Go on ahead and head to Numenon, and I'll join you in a moment. Master Dickon will want his cups back. Oh, okay, so they actually addressed that. Oh god, we're going all the way back over there. Oh no! Sharlayan, why are you so big and empty? The models have been updated in Dermot, but that does not mean that they actually like went back and redid all the expressions that they previously used. So like the expressions in cutscenes will be different, but right now and up until the end of Endwalker, it's either been custom manipulation or just default faces. And unless it's like a really important cutscene, they usually don't go for, you know, the custom touch. Welcome back, Keish. Been for a walk and cleared your head, have you? Not exactly. We did some impromptu investigating and turned up on information on the Gleaners.
Yeah. You tell them. No, actually, I'll tell them. Glean, 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 glean.
It makes sense. The Gleaners take the requests directly from institutions and bureaucrats, but as you say, they ultimately answer to the Forum. A sudden and significant increase in Gleaner traffic and in cargo. It certainly gives an impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. Except Julia is expressive as hell and Emmett looked forever bored. Yeah, but they were, you know, unique models. Let us see where that theory... let us see what theory we can build from the facts. As Ishtola observed earlier, Numenon's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with what Keesh and Alisaie learned at the Last Stand, we can be reasonably sure that most Sharlayans know nothing of that particular period of ancient history. Yet my father and his colleagues are not only familiar with the final days, but are also somehow certain that the destruction being perpetrated by the Telophoroi is wholly unlike these apocalyptic events. Moreover, the Forum claims to be so occupied by a duty of such pressing importance that they saw fit to unanimously deny Eorze's request for aid. And now the Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized on an unprecedented scale. I do not think it's stretched to conclude that the Gleaners' recent activities are in service of the Forum's secretive ends. What's in the box? What's in the box? Let's go mug a Gleaner and find out. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves. If we're lucky, the Gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions.
Anything but the books. Please. Please, anything but more books.
I understand not everyone is the studious type. Consider this a welcome change of pace, then. Water. As for myself, there are a few more subjects I would like to research. I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books to be on your way. I'll see that each is returned to its proper place. That would be great help. Thank you, Raha. Let's head down the stairs over there and I'll show you where the entrance is. God, I hope it turns into a dungeon. That'd be great.
Hello.
Okay, where are we going? Ready? Labyrinthos not too far from here. Follow her. Oh no! Where's my button? There it is. Girl, why are you so slow? No. Why? Ugh. NPCs, why are you like this in every fucking game? Now we run. Try to keep up. Alisaie, you can't escape me. I have Peloton. If I use it, I'm just going to overtake you. I think they just tease the tape players who complained about it. Yeah, probably. Up here. Up there. Me here? No, not there. The restaurant, not far now. Yes, I had two to the shard. I don't care about the shard. I care about Peloton. Let us in. We're all here now, yes? I've taken the liberty of securing permission for our group's ascent. Right, everyone on the lift, down we go. Subway station, if it was vertical, so it's an elevator. A subvator.
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky.
Oh.
In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves. And this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation. Knowledge, buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
He's doing both. He's doing both, Dermot. He is mocking and is appreciating it at the same time. Remember, we're ants to him. But he still, like, is impressed sometimes.
Not what you expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing.
Oh, my eyes are itchy. Ah.
But I assure you that we are beneath Sharlayan itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
The island is volcanic, you see, and once upon a time, this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma.
Might be more impressive if it were daytime. Yeah, that tends to happen a lot. I mean, look, the game tries so hard. It's like, behold this beautiful view. Fog. Nighttime. Can't see shit.
It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
Right into
Aren't
the
those
magma.
people gleaners?
It's the boy!
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today.
Benoy.
It may be as you suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
Ugh.
Crystal headache?
Did you call to me just now?
No. You get migraines? Kryl, are you having a migraine? I have medicine for that. They happen all the time.
Take a leave and walk it off.
How odd. I must be a bit dizzy from the descent. I'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's get to work, shall we?
Yes, this darkness is beautiful. Let's look at that, shall we? What an impressive underground night sky. Yeah, they literally just turn off the lights. Finnborg. Dobin. Want to know what I'm doing? Hauling books and ore and fauna. If it needs hauling, I haul it. Every decade or so, they take stock of it in Labyrinthos, you know, sort and tidy the inventory. Never seen an operation like this before, though. They just did one a few summers ago, even. Then, with no warning at all, this mess gets dropped in our laps. Orders from on high, damned if I know the reason. Could be that they're changing the layouts, eh? Preparing for the next big expansion? Your exchange with Dobin has taught you about taking stock in Labyrinthos. Kiev. Let me think. The race seed should be item 1058, Cumin seed 1059, Snubbleberry 1060, or are they 1061? I was like, go hop into a match of deadlock while Keish was busy not bringing me along. Look, you were allowed to just follow and jump in the background as much as you wanted, Spec Ops. My head feels like it's stuffed with Moko grass. Why more loads to take out than carry in? Why do all this is at once and risk mixing it up? What if someone mistakes the Karthan carrots for the Girabanian carrots? What then? Your exchange with Kiev has taught you about large shipments coming in and out of Labyrinthos. Alright, have fun. Erinville? You here to help or give me more headaches? Because you don't have the look of a gleaner, but I'm in no mood for idle chatter. One of my colleagues was so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. It's him, the boy! It's the boy! Ah! It's the guy!
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Bong, bong, bong. The bang boy, and bleh. I said this looks like Erinville, and then I realized you hadn't seen him by name yet. I have not. I've only seen him by seeing him in the trailer, and I knew he existed and shows up in like post game. I did not know that he showed up this early in the game, in the expansion. One of my colleague was so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. Now I have to pack up a pack of marmots running loose. Your exchange with Erinville has taught you about exhausted gleaners. Yes. Yes, Dermot. Oh god, where is it? 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 There it is. Let me click it. God damn it. There he goes. Yeah! It's me. It's me. Ah. I have a carrot in a... A junk monger. You have any good items? No. No, you don't. Oh no, that's just accessory shit. Actually, what level is my gear right now? My gear is all level 80. War. Nope, my gear's better. And what level am I? Level 89. I'm gonna be... I'm gonna be on soon ready to be buying and wearing Dawn Trail vendor gear. It helps that Erinville, like most of his race, has an Icelandic accent here in Fantasy Iceland. Though not specifically their homeland. Yo, I can't do Icelandic. I do not know enough of the accent to be able to sound it out. Blah, 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 blah. Any luck, Keish? What tales did the Gleaners have to tell you? They are taking stock. They are large shipments. They are exhausted. So this grand operation began without warning, and for every item they bring in, they're sending more inventory somewhere else. That would explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. We were right, the Forum is definitely up to something, and they're turning Labyrinthos upside down in the process. We would do well to learn more of what, specifically, the Gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who has tasked them to do it. If you're game, I have an idea. Yes, tell me your idea. Then with the Gleaners, you question say something about escaped marmots? Perhaps if you were to help capture said creatures, he might be inclined towards a more friendly and enlightened conversation. In the meantime, I will turn my charm on the cleaners here. We can come happy hunting. I want to say excuse me, but I'm not excusing myself. I'm not sorry. But it tends to be very breathy, puffs of breath before PTK. Back becomes back. My back. My back. My back. My back, back, back. My back, 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 back. Hello. I am not the adventurer of light here to mess up your schedule. I am here to help you. Yes, from the goodness of my heart, I will help you. The name is Ellenville, friend, specialist in the collection of live specimens. That said, the capture of these Naxian marmots is a trial I have no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. Yes, I love my little... Wait, he's here? I can mount here? Ah! For a mercy, there's no other Maha-Amet species on this tier at present, so there should be no mistaking our little fugitives. If you happen to catch any, stuff them in this sack. Gently, of course. Where to begin, you wonder? I've not seen any scampering around here, so you'll need to widen your search. Be on your guard. These beasts you out there hesitate to prey on a marmot, or you... Okay. Good luck, okay, bye. But yes, this is Machocobo. Machocoboy. This is his mailman outfit. He is pretty and I love him. And, whoop. And I can change him. I have all the things. The first outfit I ever gave him. The Black Mage. He's also a dragoon. The standard Gridanian and like Lemonsa and Uldan stuff. The Barding of Light. The Gambler. The Wild Rose. The Flyer. Still my favorite hat. Look at this shit. It's wonderful. Ishgard. The Manderville. The raincoat. You know what? It's very apt. It is raining right now. Can't let the chocobo get wet. Look at him. Look at him. Ah! He's so cute. He's so cute. Like what Sid wore in Final Fantasy VI. Yes, it's a little raincoat. Oh no, I can't fly. Oh, and I'm moving so slow. Oh no. What are you? A troll? Ah, you're adorable. A grizzled mouse. A hunting coyote. Oh no. Whatever will I do, being 10 levels higher than you? Sorry, 9 levels. It's our first fight of the expansion, people. No, come back. Barely you have ready the sack when the grizzled mouse scampers off into the underbrush. Fuck you! Fuck you! Where are you going? Now over there. Ugh. Ba, 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 ba. for purple spot, purple spot. There you are. I see you.
This is awesome! I can't believe this!
God freeze.
Well, come on!
Robber in mask. A ski mask. Oh, robber in a ski mask. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. I'm so sorry. Use the sack on the rat. No, come back. The rodent nimbly evades your grasp. Is the sun rising? Kind of? But it's also raining, so I don't think we're going to see any sun. Oh. Oh, that big. Yep. Let me shortcut. Damn it. Oh. Yeah. Purple. It is. I think it's more impressive that it's like, oh, look, cliffs up there that you'll never be able to climb up to. Ooh. Not for a JRPG. Oh, not this way? Up there. Oh. Gas. Everybody get out of my way. I'm on a mission. I need gas. Gotta step on the gas. Yes. Oh, there's a mouse. You know what? I'll grab you after. Don't get any ideas. I'm 9 levels higher than you. Yes. Why are your butts not fluffy? Chirp. Get in the sack. Squeak. All prepared for its speed this time. You successful. You succeed in closing the sack over your elusive quarry. Oh, I think I mounted just as he wore off. Would you rather be curvaceous and voluptuous? Yes. 100%. Bigger is better. Big is beautiful. Oh, the rain has stopped. Oh, now it's fog. Oh no, fair skies. So this is just what the fog looks like. Oh. Is there another one down there? Oh my, this is actually kind of nice. But what elegant sorcery are they using to get for these technological wonders? It's not the heat, it's the humidity. Oh, this is not the person. How did you fare? I tracked down 3 of the pack, which leaves 1 unaccounted for. Machina. Condemned by sin, no doubt. Ah, there's the odd marmot out. Wait here a moment while I put my friends in a holding cage.
Oh, come back. Come back, Aaronville. Talk to me.
excuse me. Thankfully, the marmots seem to be unarmed. Or unharmed. Oops. I hope they're unarmed. They've held up well in isolation, but it's much too soon to release them into the habitat. It's a good thing you were able to recapture them so swiftly. You have my thanks.
What are you gonna do with them?
That's for the Forum to decide. They are guiding authority behind Labyrinthos, after all. And this job was but one of a small part of the great inventory of theirs. Suitable for consumption and easy to breed, those were two conditions I was given for the stock I was instructed to procure. Are they literally just building underground bunkers? Is that what... They think that they're going to survive the war? Is this why? They needed something suitable for consumption and easy to breed? Because they need a food supply, maybe? Oh no. Oh no. Immediately, I think Charlion thinks like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. End of the world, we'll be fine in the apocalypse, right? Ha ha ha. And now I'm out of pop. I don't know what the Forum has planned for these creatures, but at the very least, I doubt they'll be served as dinner today or tomorrow. There you are, Keish. Is this the gleaner you mentioned? The one who was looking for lost marmots?
Yeah, that's him.
Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folk, anyway? I am Cryle, the students of Baldessian. The others are my associates. Truth be told, the Fallen Orm's decision of late has not sat entirely well with us. That is why we made the descent into Labyrinthos. We hope that by seeing those decisions put into action, we might more fully understand their reasoning. Wise and practical. Never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it? Anyway, duty calls. Other animals to capture and enclosures to empty. Once again, I am sorry that I can't offer you more for your services.
Can you tell me what you're trying to get and what you're emptying? That'd help.
Did you learn anything new from your friend here?
Marmots are easy to breed and edible.
So we've confirmed that the order for this ambition operation did indeed come directly from the Forum. However, the Gleaners have not yet been informed of the purpose. I'd say that fits with everything we've heard thus far. We also discovered, when the operation was begun, the Forum contacted the Gleaners' guild ship and put their people to work some 4 days after Tlofroy made their chilling declaration. As seasoned travelers, the Gleaners keep abreast of news from every corner of the world out of necessity. Thus am I inclined to trust that their calendar of events is accurate. Altogether, it gives me the distinct impression that this undertaking was a sudden and unexpected development. Yet I find it hard to believe that such a comprehensive restructuring of Labyrinthos and its archives could have been planned in so brief a window. Nay, this plan was long in the making. They were but awaiting the right time to put it into effect. And the Tlofroy's declaration was what set it in motion? It seems likely, but let us not leap to conclusions just yet. Ow. For the moment, I suggest we conduct a wider investigation of Labyrinthos. Ow. The more facilities we visit, the more pieces of the puzzle we stand to find. In that case, how about we head to Archaeon. 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 From there, we can reach the lower... Oh, I heard that. Cryle, what's wrong? I'm
fine, truly. The sudden descent has left me with a bit of a headache, that's all. Nothing that will stop me from soldiering on. Let's be about it then. Is it because we're underground? Because she's a two... Oh, that would make sense. The final days, they heard, the people, or the Ascians heard the sound, or the people of Amarot, whatever, and it grew louder and louder, and all of them were attuned with the ether. They were all, you know, every single Ascian or person from origin had the gift, as it were. So they were attuned with the planet. And so when the planet started screaming, they heard it. But not everybody is attuned with the planet anymore. Only a few people of us have the blessing of light, and that would be Kryle and me. And I think we're only finally hearing it because we're underground, deep underground, and the scream is coming from down up towards the surface. And it's getting louder. We follow path east through the forest where you were chasing after that mouse, or marmot, was it? Anyway, it's the trolls you need to watch out for. Yeah, just walk by them, it's fine. Kryle, I kind of heard that too. Do you want to talk about it? No? Okay. Oh no, my chocobo left me. Time for fat chocobo. Don't feed the trolls. Don't reply to the comments. No, feed the trolls. Then block them. He's not slow. He's doing his best. Look at him. Ah, he jiggles. He jiggles. Oh Lord, he coming. Oh Lord, he coming. But. Boobily. He breasted Boobily. Still do Crunch Bandicoot's muscles in Crash Team Racing Remake. Good. Oh God, my feet. You teleport in and your feet instantly get wet. Terrible design. Chobo, Kobo, Jeep. No, I don't want. I just want to. I just want the spot. Thank you. Behold the Archaeon. As Numenon serves as Shalion's literacy archive, so does the structure house the city's wealth of material data. The architecture, too, is similar. This building you see is merely the upper entrance, an access point to the vaults carved into the cliffside itself. Within those vast rooms are stored countless samples of specimens, as well as the detailed records which describe them. Oh, somebody is trying to whisper me, and I am in no talking mode. In a manner of speaking, the Archaeon contains a physical history of Shalion's unwavering dedication to the accumulation of knowledge. We're gonna go in there and it's gonna be empty. Because they emptied it out to make space for, like, survival shit, I'm guessing. Well, we won't learn anything of value standing out here. Let us proceed into the main building and speak with the custodian. We could have done this inside. Fat cat. Fat cat. Fat cat. Fat cat. Fat cat. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Hello, custodian. Oh no, ad break. Alright, I'm gonna hold it here. I'm gonna talk about my theories some more. Because I'm pretty damn sure. What they're doing is
a doomsday, you know, oh, the world is, what happens if the world ends? Well, we have a plan. And it's just like Uncle Bob's plan to dig a hole into the earth and hide there with like a case of Doritos and half a case of beer. And it's just gonna be like nonsense. So they're probably going to be like, oh yeah, we're just going to stick all our people underground and the surface of the planet's going to explode. But you know what? We'll be fine. And then we'll come out and repopulate the world. It's going to be interesting because that's what I'm getting at here. I'm getting a little bit of a, you know, doomsday preppers type thing, except they're starting way too late. Hello, babies. How are you? The babies are nice and curled up. You're so cute. But yeah, I think that's where we're headed so far in the story of Charlion doesn't want to deal with anybody else because they're too busy prepping for the doomsday. They're prepping their bomb shelters, and that's where we're going to get it. But we'll see. There is still time, and that can still change. But from what I'm gathering, that is my current theory of Charlion just does not give a shit about the rest of the world because they're busy stalking their bunkers. Welcome back, Dermot. Ads are still going, though, for another minute. And your speech, well, too bad. You're going to have to watch the VOD. That speech was for people who subscribe and who have Twitch Turbo and who weren't behind ads. Because that way we stopped. Because it was either a speech or I keep going. So you know what? You got a 3-minute speech. Well, technically a 1.5-minute speech. Oh, excuse me. Okay, reasonable. Yes, it is. It is very reasonable. Oh, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, we're probably going to be stopping soon regardless because I am starting to get actual sleepy. Ugh. Sleepy, and I want more of my pizza. I'm hungry again. Wow, I must have been doing good at that last headlock match because one guy on the other team told me to unalive myself. Aw, poor Spec Ops. He crushed the dreams of a tiny child. Poor Spec Ops. You know what? It's fair. At least it wasn't slurs, right? Tiny child thought he could play a carry. Good. It's good old ranked league toxicity. Can't wait for it. Greetings. We are here to peruse the Archaeolon's vault. Peruse? You are clearly not gleaners, then. Might I ask your affiliation? We belong to the students of Baldessian, but is that relevant? I was given to believe the vaults, those open to the public at least, were open to the public. Ordinarily, yes, that would be the case. At present, however, access is restricted. Only persons directly involved in the reorganization efforts are permitted to enter. Not us, then. I suppose we had better move along to another facility. This building has a lift which connects to the middle tier, yes? Might we at least make use of that? That service has also been suspended, I'm afraid. For the time being, priority has been given over to the conveyance of inventory. What? This is as far as we can go? I apologize for the inconvenience. Please come again after our restructuring operations is concluded. By that time, it'll be too late. We're so close to getting answers. We need to rethink our approach. Let us step outside for the moment, shall we? Students of Baldessian. Oh. Really? We are at an impasse. As we have no other leads, I should like to pursue this one further. But I doubt that our stone-faced custodian will be swayed by heartfelt pleas. We must seek other means of access to the lower levels. We jump. We don't have fall damage after all. It is likely that the people in the area are involved in the restructuring in one way or another. If we are to ingratiate ourselves, they might allow us to accompany them on the lift. Let us ask around. Surely someone is in need of a few strong backs to lighten the load. Yeah. Oh, we're splitting up. Okay, bye.
Hello, would you like the Warrior of Light to lift this box for you?
Am I taking this? Oh no, we're just students. We won't. Honest little squeal, don't you think? Anyway, I suppose we'll take care of the Archaean. Wouldn't that count out any of them? I don't know. Gemstone trader. Oh, actually, what do you have? Show me what you got. Sap, toad skin, chuck. That's it? God. All the vendors are boring. A bone-weary worker.
What's that? Take you down a lift with me? Sorry, but not a chance. I've been up and down all day, and only now have I found some spare moment to rest. I did see Greer heading out of the gate, though, shouldering a large pack, engaging some men or tasks. Maybe he's headed down. Go ask him. Okay, I will. Bye.
It's just me with my widow guy, and he's so unhappy until we jump. Yeah. Woo. Yahoo. Ellenville. Oh, crap. Quiet, you're frightened it away. Oh, it's you again. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. The cloudkin I need to capture is close, very close.
I can help you.
You wish to help me with this too? You spend your time in unusual ways, my friend. Still, 2 hunters are generally better than 1. Very well. The canal here is a kind of common gathering spot for birds of all kinds, but the one I'm after today is the hornbill. Its feathers are green, its cries distinctive caw. Single it out and shoot it with a sleeping dart. Oh. Is that it?
Effects are short-lived. Okay, bye.
Is that it? Right there? Oh no, it literally isn't. Ishtola has a strong back. She carries the scions on it all the time. Okay, it has to be green and it has to caw. Large green bird. Damn it. I got you, bugger. My tranquilizer did that. Inject them into your veins. And they do that.
A fair shot.
He has voice.
Nicely done. Let me truss this one up and I'll make my way over to you.
I could just help you truss it up too. I could do that. You love this, Bun?
There you are. Any new revelations?
Bun. Bunoy. I'm helping the bunny guy again. It's a cat thing.
So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill. I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Oh,
deeper
it's
into
a
the
simple
bunker.
thing, really. Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a gleaner's duties. But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers handpicked by the Forum.
Oh.
The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth.
But there's a teleporter there, which means we're gonna get there.
Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
City of Heroes, zone walls. No.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation. But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research. I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
Oh?
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance. They're comparatively hardy species, too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
So not a... No, that would still work. That would be, you know, store it all down here. World blows up. Bring all these things that can improve soil quality and purify water.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
No, we're definitely building a bunker.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the Forum's plans. Our prime concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations. Now, I really must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
No, it's okay.
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels. And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift. I will, of course, follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Wah, wah.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down. This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos.
And don't worry, there's no fall damage, you're fine.
While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, It should provide access to the medial circuit below.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
Is there winter, spring, or summer damage? Definitely not.
You're
Except
quite
maybe in a
welcome.
cutscene.
But consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
I'm the warrior McFucking light. You can't tell me to
Well,
be
turning
careful.
back is hardly an option, not when we've come this far. Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.
I'm guessing that's going to be a dungeon. And if it is, that's where we're going to end it for tonight. Oh, excuse me. Ray, shush, shush, shush. I'm allowed to make my inquiries. Little baby seedlings, adorable. Screamer. Oof. The map is so big here. This must be it, the entrance to the mine shaft. 'Tis faint, but I hear something moving within. Creatures homed here there by the researchers, you think? Well, slavering bees aside, we will need to keep watch. We will need to watch our food. We should tighten our straps and such before we continue. Assuming everyone's tightened their straps and checked their gear, then I say we head in. Given the terrain ahead, though, it might be wise to leave some distance between us. We don't want to be stumbling over each other. Okay, bye! Can I just go jump off a cliff? I won't die. I'm the warrior of McFucking light. Nothing can destroy me from fall. What the fuck? Why does it look like that? Look at him! No, stop it! I'm looking at you! You got a weird little mouth! And weird legs! Fine, you die. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Okay, you're dead. I'm gonna activate this and we're gonna fight some things. Because that's what happens. Speaking of. Pew pew pew. Big pew pew. Yes, you died. You died. Okay, I can move on. Okay, I'm moving on. Stormclub music? No, it's all new music. They only reuse core themes. They don't reuse, like, battle themes and such. I'm waiting. I'm surveying for a way down. Willow Spec Ops. Oh no, there are things attacking me. God, I hope I hope nothing comes out of this evil dark cave and fucks me. Look at this lava. All this? What this? There ain't no this. It's solidified bedrock. Yeah, that means it's not lava. Lava is red and hot and liquidy. It's molten. Yes, it's cool lava. That is not lava. No, that's liquid hot magma. Hello, we are here. Everyone seems to have made it through without incident, nothing of consequence at least. And, as promised, the tunnel has delivered us to the medial circuit. Igneous rock, whatever. Then it's not lava now, is it? Oh yeah, oh wait, yes, magma chamber. It was magma. Not lava. It is solidified underground as a subvolcanic rock, but not lava. As I recall, this tier is where they keep a wide variety of samples of agricultural production. If Aaron Vale's assumption holds true, then specimens are being collected as prepared for the Great Migration, then we should see evidence of such plans in the area's research projects. Oh, excuse me. Let's follow the path to the nearest farming facility and see what we see. Yes, let us do that. That's big. Oh. It's gonna cut, that's gonna cut weird. Dynamos. The garlic and the mandragoras. Oh, the fucking tomato. It's a leaf slime. It's literally just leaves. You can get a hat. That's them. The gwapes! The squapes! This is where the squapes grew? The grapes, but now they're smoother. They're smapes. Aha! Now I know where we are. This is Marial Agronomics. Labyrinthos is host to a wide variety of vegetation, which allows us to conduct studies on cultivation methods utilized in foreign lands. And it is this facility which oversees the efforts, the fruits of the research to feed the labyrinth colonies, or so I hear. More notable success might make it to the Agora. Foods so exotic you'd be hard pressed to guess their origin, let alone how they might taste. Indeed, mystery vegetables without a name, only a list of nutritional benefits scribbled on a card. I see no gleaners hereabouts, yet these workers seem to share that same sense of urgency. It is possible they know something on the forum's plans and their underlying motivation. Worth looking into, wouldn't you say? Yeah, okay, I guess. See what you can coax from the workers. The rest will do the same or cast about for usual clues. Okay. Okay, I think I've hit a wall. I think I might have hit my limit for tonight. But you know what? Find a save. I don't need to find a save. I just need to leave. It's an MMO. There's no saving. I don't need to worry about that. It's an online game, Mom. You can't save. Oh, right. Yeah, right. All right. So, I'm going to call it here for tonight. We will be streaming tomorrow. No. Yeah. Well, you know what I say to that? I said, you know what I say to that? Come on, goddamn. OBS, stop it. I say kiss my dumpy. Bon knew it. No, not yet. So I will see y'all tomorrow. We will be streaming, whatchamacallit, oh god, water boat, dredge. We're gonna be we will be streaming Dredge tomorrow night at 7 p.m. just like we start today. We probably will not be going beyond 10 p.m. because it is going to be a week, you know, a quote-unquote work night, school night, whatever you want to call it. Keep poking me, Dermot. I'll cancel it again. I'll cancel it. I'll delay it some more. I can do it. Give me an excuse. Regardless, we're gonna raid out and hit. Who do I want to hit? I think we're gonna hit Salem tonight, because he's doing XCOM 2 stuff with like community integration type stuff, where people can submit on the Discord, on his Discord, names and such, and he'll include them into the characters. Keish will purposely never finish Endwalker. Don't tempt me, Dementium. I could 100% just not do it. I could just wake up tomorrow and say, you know what? I don't want to stream Final Fantasy 14 anymore. I'm done. What's XCOM 2? The sequel to XCOM 1. No, months ago I said I'm taking a break. Now I could literally just, like, look, I could literally just quit Final Fantasy 14, watch a bunch of videos and be done with it. All right, so I'm gonna send y'all off to Salem. Start that raid. There it goes. And our raid message will be whatever emotes you want, and it's the Squapes. That's going to be our message. So I will see you all bright and quote-unquote early for 7 p.m. for some Dredge tomorrow. And we're going to see where we go from there. I will probably be talking more about some changes that are going to be happening going forward. So, you know, stay tuned for that. So until then, everybody, I wish you all a very good rest of your weekend. And until tomorrow night, take care, have fun, and good gaming. Bye. Oh no, button. I gotta get faster on this. Ah. Hello? Stand by? Ending? Hello? Oh, there we go. Night, guys.